How's it going? My name is Kelly Kinzer, and I'm going to be talking to you today about selling more accessories on your demos. We'll dive right in. Basically, what we're talking about when it comes to accessories is really anything that falls outside of one of those major packages of Cutco. So we have like all of the knife sets, the flatware, the cookware, and then accessories are really everything else. So kind of those things you think of as the little things. So garden tools, all of the gadgets, the bacon serve set, the barbecue tools, all the cutting boards, the sharpener, hunting knives, kitchen tools, pocket knives, wellness mats. Those would all be kind of under this big umbrella of accessories. And what's interesting is a lot of people don't think of them as being super important, but what's great is we have so many products and all of them are fantastic. So every customer that you're in front of, there is some accessory we have that's going to fit what they could use. Really regardless of what their hobbies are or their cooking style or their cooking level or interests, there are lots of great things in here that people use on a regular basis. So these are really, really valuable. So it's really important to be, number one, well-versed in all of these gadgets and what they do and why they're so great. But number two, to be showing them to every customer every time. That's what's going to make the biggest difference. And that's what's going to help you sell more. So because we have so many gadgets and accessories, and I only have 10 minutes, I'm not going to go through each one, but obviously you guys can get more information. There's lots of great Vector Connect talks out there. You have lots of resources within your office on the specifics of why these gadgets make sense, and why these accessories, I shouldn't say just gadgets, but why these accessories make sense and why they're great to sell. But really what I want to do is just highlight a few things of how you can use these accessories strategically and some really good mindset tips of kind of how you should be thinking about them and ways that you can sell more of them. Okay. So the first thing is when you're showing these different accessories, when you're showing, hunting knives, wellness mats, garden tools, gadgets, and it is important to show all of these so that people really know. You don't have to go into a long presentation, just letting people know we have them and some reasons why they're great. Okay, it's really going to pique people's interest, and they'll start asking more questions about the things that they're interested in. That's what you focus in on. But one key that's important is when somebody hones in on something and they say, oh yeah, I could really use a new can opener. How much is that can opener? I always answer them. I say, yeah, it's just 61. But would you like to see the set that comes in? Okay, and that's a really important question you can use for anything. Would you like to see the set that comes in? Most people know, guys, that when they're buying a set or a package, they're going to save more money and probably get more value out of it. So, and that's true with all of our stuff as well. They're going to get more great things. They're going to be able to solve more problems, and they're probably going to save more money by buying a set or package. So, for example, when somebody asks about a can opener, I say, would you like to see the set that comes in? Most CSPs tend to sell something. It's not really an item on the price sheet, but we sell something called a gadget pack. And really all it is the can opener, the ice cream scoop, the pizza cutter, the wine opener, and the peeler. I think that's the other one I forgot. So it's all 5 of our gadgets that we sell together as a set. Okay, and it's $269. It's just the price of each of those gadgets. So we sell it as a set for $269. And so when somebody says, yeah, how much is that can opener? I answer them and then I say, would you like to see the set that comes in? And then the great thing is it opens them up to seeing other items, to seeing other options and things that maybe they don't really know about or maybe they weren't really thinking about yet. Okay. So you can do that on anything. People ask about, well, how much is that trowel? How much are those pruners? Yeah, I'll tell you the price, right? I tell them. And would you like to see the set that comes in? Because instead of getting just the pruners by themselves, just so you know, we have this garden tool set. Oh my gosh, it's great. It's going to solve all your problems in the garden. Comes with a free storage bag so you can keep everything in there. And here are all the pieces that comes in it and why they're great, right? And then I explain and build value in all of them. Same thing with the gadget set. It's not just the can opener. They're asking about the can opener because that's what they need now. That's what's probably broken or causing them the most pain right now. So when I say, yes, we have this whole gadget pack, the great thing is I know most people tell me that, oh, they already have 5 pizza cutters and 14 ice cream scoops and 9 peelers. They don't need any more. That's the problem. People buy those things over and over and over again. So when you buy our gadget pack, I actually call it the clean out your drawer set. You can clean out an entire drawer's worth of stuff that you're probably not using or isn't working very well and just have one of everything. And you'll be done with it forever because all of our gadgets are guaranteed forever, just like the knives, right? And they're all safe to go in the dishwasher. So I'm building value in not just that one piece, but the whole package, the whole concept of selling these accessories. Same thing with the bacon serve set, same thing with the cutlery care pack, like something people really don't think about. A lot of reps kind of forget to sell things like cutting boards. Our cutting boards are so great. Yeah, we have this pack of 3 of them. It actually comes with a sharpener as well, so you can sharpen up all your straight edge knives really easily, put a nice fresh edge on them anytime. But our cutting boards are great. They're polypropylene, they're non-porous, they won't absorb any moisture, bacteria. They're all safe to go in the dishwasher. They have rubber feet, so they won't slide around on your countertop. They have a juice groove, so if you have raw chicken or tomatoes, that juice won't get all over your counter. Plus, they're guaranteed forever, right? So it's just building value in like even something small like the cutting boards. Like you sell that, it's $130 for all 3 cutting boards and the sharpener. So it's great. Like that's a great thing to add on to your orders. Okay. So it's really a matter of like how well versed in our accessories are you? Do you know just about them, or can you sell customers on why they need them, why ours are better than anything they've tried before, and how it's going to make their lives easier? That's really important to know. So sometimes you're selling accessories kind of just if maybe they only found a couple knives that they like and that's kind of where they're settled and we're talking about other items still. But if you've already sold them a knife set, this is the perfect time to show them more, okay? Show them our full line of accessories, see what piques their interest, and then offer them a great deal on it. So just so you know, Mrs. Jones, because you're already doing our homemaker set, if you wanted to add on the gadget pack, instead of being $269, we can add it on for just $225. And since you're doing the homemaker on the 5 pay, it would only be an extra $45 a month to get it. So guys, 2 things here. First of all, instead of $269, because they're adding it on, I want to offer them a great deal. So what I'm doing is I'm just bonusing the peeler. Okay, that's how I go from $269 to $225. So they're still buying the can opener, the wine opener, the pizza cutter, and the ice cream scoop, and I'm just buying them the peeler. So that's how we go from $269 to $225. And you notice I also talk about it in terms of the payments. Always give things to them in the payment breakdown, because we're only going to add an extra $45 a month and we get the whole gadget set, right? That's going to solve a lot of problems and it's not that big of a commitment. Okay, so you can do this with anything. And the more that they're getting or the more they're going to spend, the more cool stuff they can get for free. So Ms. Jones, because you're already doing our signature set, if you wanted to add on that garden tool set, I can actually throw in the ice cream scoop for free. Ms. Jones, because you're doing our ultimate set, if you wanted to add on those barbecue tools, the kitchen tools, and the K-bar you were looking at, I can actually throw in that bacon serve set for free. Okay, so you notice kind of the trend here, guys. Because you're already doing this, if you wanted to do this, I can do this. And it's very light, just so you know, no pressure, right? But it's just giving them information. And if they want those things, most of the time they'll say yes. But guys, a lot of people write off these accessories because they don't feel as cool to sell as a homemaker or a flatware chest. But just so you know, these things seriously add up. So knowing about them can make you a lot of money. And I'll show you how. So let's just take SC2, for example, the push period. So if you were doing, let's say 5 appointments a day, 5 days a week during all of SC2, and if you had just, let's say, a 75% closing ratio, so you're just selling to 3 out of the 4 people you're showing to. Okay, we're going to work off those numbers. Okay, let's look at how much these accessories add up. So during that time, during those 2.5 weeks of SC2, doing those 5 appointments a day, 5 days a week at a 75% closing ratio, if you were to add 1 can opener to every order during SC2, every order you sold, that's an extra $2,300 in CPO, an extra $2,300 CPO just in can openers. If you were to add 1 cutlery care set, that's the 3 cutting boards and the sharpener, to every order during SC2, that's $5,400 in CPO. If you added 1 bacon serve set to every order during SC2, that's $7,300 CPO. And the big kahuna, if you added 1 kitchen tool set with holder to every order during SC2, that's $12,600 CPO. you would have a $12,000 push just in kitchen tools. That's crazy. Okay. So accessories can move the needle in such a big way. And by the way, when somebody says they want to buy an accessory, like, yes, I'll take that pizza cutter. Yeah, let's add that lock back. Yeah, I'll take the kitchen tool set. A great question you should always ask is, cool, how many would you like? It will blow your mind how many people will laugh and then think for a second and say, let's get two, because we could use one of these in our lake house, RV, winter house, etc. Or they'll say, you know what, my daughter needs one of these too. So why don't we just get four so I can give one to each of my kids for a stocking stuffer this year? So accessories are such easy add-ons and people frequently buy them in multiples. So don't underestimate that. Just imagine how much faster you would hit your goals if you just focused on adding a little bit more to each order. It doesn't have to be a flatware chest on every order. It can be an ice cream scoop on every order. Just remember, when getting the customer to say yes the first time is the hardest part. Once they've already agreed to spend $500, $1,300, $3,000 on kitchen knives, adding a couple extra little things that they could really use, it's not really a big deal to them. But as you can see, a few accessories on each order can really move the needle for you. Thanks so much for your time, guys. I appreciate it.